I forgot one thing. So to put in the video. For all of you fathers, happy Father's Day. Your role is appreciated. For you men who have stepped into father's roles and are being really good examples or trying your best, you are needed. Happy Father's Day. Also, for those who might have difficulty seeing their kids because of the relationship with the mom or whatever has happened, don't stop fighting for your kids. Send letters, let them know. I know there's drama in this world, and I know some women that are dramaful or some women that legitimately try to keep their kids away from their dads. Hey, fight for your kids. Send them letters. Try to do everything you can to be involved in those kids' life. You are needed. For all of you people who, again, have stepped into a father role or have been an example, you are needed and you are wonderful. And I want to thank you for what you do. So, and I also, one thing I did forget is my brother. So I don't thank my brother for being a good example for his daughter. So sometimes you're crunchy. I do understand that, but he does so much stuff for his daughter. He does so many things with his daughter and tries to be a good example for her. So I want to let you know you are actually doing a good job. Like I said, though you're crunchy. So let's get this video started. And here we go. Hey everybody, welcome back to Living in My Now. Thank you so much for pressing play. And I want to say a very special happy Father's Day to all of the fathers out there. Yay, or those that are like fathers. So I just wanted to get on here. I know Father's Day was yesterday, but I've been so crazy busy that I recorded this video on Father's Day and then posting it the day after. So life happens, but a father is such an important role in everyone's life. And I've always felt like, regardless of the relationship between the mother and the father, kids should at least have the opportunity to form an opinion about their fathers and have a relationship or have some type of relationship with their dads. Each situation is different. Of course, I do understand that, but giving that child a father or a father figure is one of the best things you can ever do. There are so many real statistics out there, regardless of what you might hear in society, that fathers are very important, or a very strong father figure. Growing up, of course, as you saw in the thumbnail, this is my dad. He passed away in 2004. I can't, in good conscience, say that he went to heaven. I don't know if he ever got saved or not before he passed away. He was very sick and then he just passed away. So I do miss him. Father's Day is still special to me. He was not a perfect father, but he was perfect for me. I was like such a daddy's girl. And I loved my dad. Yes, he made mistakes, but I still loved him unconditionally. And I'm so glad my mom has been amazing because of course their relationship kind of fell apart, but my mom never, even now, she never speaks negatively of my dad. Like, she let me form my own opinion of my dad, and I wound up being the daddy's girl. So other than my little sister, she's daddy's girl too. So we kind of share that together. So I'm trying to tell you, look up the statistics about fathers in a kid's life. Growing up in the area that I grew up in, a lot of fathers were unfortunately absentee, or it was just a bunch of drama where the moms kept the dads away. It's just really crazy. So one thing that my home church pastor told a lot of the ladies that were raising kids on their own is to find like a really strong, good father figure in their life. I am very thankful because my mom's brother kind of stepped up into that role. And actually, this is the first year of me sending him an actual Father's Day card, because I normally don't do the Mother's Day cards and Father's Day cards for other people. But he has really stepped in, and he has also been like a really good influence. Like, some of the things that I learned from my dad, regardless of what was going on, he was always going to have a roof over his head. And my dad would like create jobs. And that kind of set the standard for like a husband for me. Certain things that my dad, his good traits that he had. Like I said, he was like really a good worker. Like, when he was between jobs, he started a business as detailing cars. And we was between jobs, or when that kind of failed, I mean, he would go sweep floors. He would go clean buildings. I mean, he created jobs out of nothing. So that kind of set a standard for me. Like, you mean you can't find a job? You can't make a job? So that's kind of one of my expectations for a guy, that he be creative, and get out there and work. Because that my dad was very hardworking, and he was also super loving. I have so many wonderful memories of my dad. Us joking around, like, and it's funny, some people might not get this, but I remember him as he was getting sick. I was like 17 or 18, and he had to be in this Hoover round. And I remember him fussing at us because we would play in his Hoover round, and he would get mad. And he would like, get out of my chair. So yeah, all those great memories. But like, again, there have been plenty of people that have been father figures. Like my home church pastor, he also used to kind of, in a sense, adopt certain kids at our church, and I was one of them. He was a very good, strong spiritual role model. So that kind of set the stage for me wanting a strong spiritual husband, a strong Christian husband. Let me say it that way. A strong Christian husband that is biblical and that wants to follow the Bible and leads his home by example and by what the Bible standards are. So my pastor did that for me. And then my uncle, like I said, he's just such a sweet, loving guy. And I remember him saying, that he really doesn't believe in divorce. He's going to make the marriage work. And if the marriage fails, which it hasn't, they have a happy marriage. But he's like, if the marriage ever failed, he's like, he wants to know he did everything he could to make everything wonderful. So I have some really wonderful examples that God has brought in my life, and I'm super appreciative of that. So I'm going to read a couple things that I found online that my friend Miriam posted, and I'm going to try to credit the person. I'm going to try to find it. But one Bible verse that I really liked, is, where is it? Proverbs 23:24. The father of the righteous shall greatly rejoice, and he that begetteth the wise child shall have joy in him. So my dad, because his hard work ethic made me get out there and work hard and do in between jobs and everything. Yes, I started a business, but his example made me strive. And then like my uncle's example and my pastor's example made me strive to have a godly marriage whenever I get married. So it is just, they gave me wisdom, and I'm following the wisdom they gave. So one of the posts that I want to read to you, I'm just going to find it. My friend posted it on Instagram, if I can get there fast enough. Let me find it. I'll be right back. All right, I did find it. It's by the Green Health Project, and it says, Happy Father's Day to all the wonderful, loving, supportive dads, to anyone who has lost a father or a father figure, to people who have difficult father relationships, to those who stand in as fathers and stepfathers, to fathers who have lost a child or children, to anyone who can't be with their dads today, to new fathers still adjusting to fatherhood, to those facing the challenges of infertility, to fathers who are doing the best they can, to anyone feeling pressured into fatherhood, to those who don't feel like traditional dads, to single fathers raising children alone, to foster dads who care for kids with love, to those who will soon become fathers, to fathers who have positively changed lives, to anyone who needs a little extra love today. And again, happy Father's Day to all of you. And then two, another thing I want to say is get a strong male figure in your life. Like I said, there are countless statistics. If I can find some before tomorrow, I will post them below. That a father is so important. If you have a strained relationship with your dad, try to reconcile that relationship. A friend of mine just posted on Facebook that she tried to talk to her dad, but it didn't turn out well. And sometimes that will happen. But if you have a dad, try to reconcile that relationship if it's strained. If you don't have a father in the home, try to find a really strong, good male role model for you. And I have to say this, and it might not be the popular opinion, but ladies, as wonderful as we are, and as the child bearers and the caretakers a lot of times of children, we cannot teach kids what a father can teach kids. I'm appreciative for my father. As much as my mom tried, there were certain things she could not teach me. A lot of my male role models have. It's just a little bit different. So we are wonderful. We are amazing women, but men have to get the credit, and please seek a strong male role model to be in your children's lives, because that makes a difference. Just like a man can't teach a woman how to be a woman can't teach a man how to be a man, or a girl how to do certain things that a man could teach them. And no disrespect, but it's just statistically true. But I hope you guys have an amazing Father's Day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.